Hey guys, Tina here and welcome to a vlog. This month I decided that I'm probably gonna vlog a bit more than I usually do, simply because I will be participating in a month-long readathon, the Sims-a-thon. If you never heard about it, I will link my TBR video up here so you can go check it out. Anyways, this is a readathon that lasts a month, and I figured that I will sort of update you in this kind of vloggy fashion. Whether that's going to be like a weekly thing or a bi-weekly thing, I'm not sure. I guess it depends what's going to go on in my life and how much footage I will have. But so far I have done poorly because it's already the 4th of June and I have only just begun my first two books from the Sims-a-thon TBR. I had some books sort of backlog that I wanted to read for May, and I didn't want to I wanted to be done with those before I jumped into these, and today I finally started two of those. And the first is for the challenge of to choosing a household, which apparently is something that you do in this game, which I'm very unfamiliar with. And for that, the challenge was to actually pick a book that's not the first one in the series. And I chose Arabella, the Traitor of Mars by David D. Levine, which is book 3 in the Arabella of Ashby series. And so this is a sort of an alternate universe type of thing, of a book. Arabella lives on Mars. Since we have conquered our solar system, there's ether in the air, and you can basically fly from planet to planet on ships that you would usually see on sea. Her family has a plantation there. They grow the wood from which these ships are built, and I guess they're well off. But Arabella's mother is not quite happy with Arabella herself because she's a bit of a tomboy and she wants to have a lady. So she ships her off to Earth and to London, and she's supposed to get educated about being ladylike there. But along the way, Arabella learns that there's some trouble back on Mars regarding her family. So she decides to dress up as a boy and smuggle herself on a ship and try to save whatever's going on. So basically that's the first book, and since then Arabella has grown up a bit and she is facing other problems. I'm only a chapter in this one so far, but I'm enjoying it. But that's still not really objective since I'm only in chapter 1. So yeah, this is the first book that I'm reading currently, and then the second book that I decided to pick because I'm actually listening to Arabella, the Traitor of Mars, and I decided to also pick a physical book, and that is The Smoke Thieves by Sally Green, which is book 1 in her, I'm not sure what the series is called, but this is for what's challenge to build a house, and in which you have to choose a book that takes place in a world that it's not our own, and this definitely seems like it's going to be the case. So far I'm not far in. This book is supposed to be about some teenagers that of course have to save the world, but so far I've only met one of them, and this girl is actually a hunter and she hunts demons. So far so good. But yeah, I think that's basically it for right now, and as soon as I read more, I will update you. So it's Wednesday, and I have really not been updating you guys as to how my reading is going. Throughout the day, I had some tasks that I had to sort of fulfill, and I just, it skipped my mind, so I didn't do it. But I did listen to quite a bit of Arabella, the Traitor of Mars, and I'm basically halfway through with it. So I'm really liking it because I wasn't sure how Arabella was going to go through from this great heroine to becoming a Traitor of Mars. But now I see how, and I'm loving it, and Arabella is the best. I love her as a character. There's still this, she's a married lady, and I really wish she wasn't, because there's this other guy that I want her with, and I think he's married as well, but which is not a good situation. But I just like him as a character, a lot more than her husband. But yeah, anyways, I'm really liking it. The thing is, she's from Mars, obviously, because that's the title of the first book, Arabella of Mars, I think. And she's really attached to the people there. It's a different race, different, I don't know, maybe even different species than humans. And she really cares for them. She grew up there, and now they're basically in danger, and she goes against the orders of the Prince of the United Kingdom, and that's how she becomes a traitor. And I'm really liking it so far. We are traveling through space again, and it's just a lot of fun. And there's some well, not battles, but they have to go on a run because some ship is pursuing them, and then they meet this creature, and it's so much fun. I'm really liking it. Basically, that's the only progress reading-wise that I made today, because I just figured I have more audiobooks to listen to this month than physical books to read, so I figured that I can just listen to this one and catch up with the other one. But yeah, I also did some, I had some arcs. Well, I have a lot of arcs to review, but that I'm really behind on. And the thing is that I already read some of them and just never posted reviews, which is not really great, because it would be a lot easier to do that while I was, while the story and everything was still fresh in my mind. But now I have to sort of improvise a bit. But I'll do my best to still do that. So yeah, that's the only thing I did today regarding reading and all that. The other stuff was not so invigorating or interesting. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow I do better. Well, reading wise, I'm pretty pleased with how it was, but yeah, those reviews are just biting my ass. But yeah, wow, this light is blinding. But at least we have sun, because honestly, I think from Easter till basically now we had rain constantly, and now it's finally summery. We have sun, we have warmth, which I love, and I'm really happy, I have to say. But anyways, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to update you. So I have been listening to Arabella, the Trader of Mars, throughout the day. I think I might be able to finish it today, which would be great. Aside from that, I listened to or watched YouTube videos because, why not? And I came across the news that the King Killing Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss might come to an end next year. Apparently dates have appeared on Book Depository and Amazon for book 3 to come out, which I'm not sure if that has been officially announced yet, but I've checked and the books are there, so hopefully that is true. It would be great, I think, to see that series get a conclusion. I'm not the hugest fan of it, but I do want to see how it ends, what happens to Quoth and everything. So yeah, that was some great news. I also wrote some reviews again because, as I said, I'm way behind on writing those, especially for the arcs, and I do want to catch up. Actually, a plan to sort of have my July be my arcs sort of reading month, so I could catch up a bit more. I definitely will not be able to read all of them, but because most of them are fantasy books and they tend to be a bit long, and yeah, but hopefully I will dwindle down the number and make it sort of more manageable. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm really annoyed with myself because I just hate being behind, but I just could not read them last year. I'm sad to say. But yeah, as I said, hopefully I will finish the Arabella book today, and wow, I cannot even see anything anymore. And then I will try to move on to the next one, and of course I will let you know how that goes. So today's Friday, and I finally managed to finish the first book in this readathon, and I finished, obviously, Arabella, the Trader of Mars, and I have to say that I really enjoyed it. This was such a fantastic conclusion to the series. I think that it could probably be ongoing, but as far as I know, it's, this is the end of her story. I just really love this series, and I wish more people would pick it up because it's such a great one. I love the world building. It's so great, to see the travel through space, the ships. There's, some talk about flight and some scientific talk that goes completely over my head, but it doesn't bother me. I love the world, the descriptions and life on Mars, and we had Venus and also obviously Earth, and I really like it. And I think Arabella has to be one of my favorite heroines out there, so obviously I enjoy these books a lot, and I don't know, maybe I will do a series review or something like that at some point, but I really could not recommend these books more. So I guess it's time that now I pick actually my physical book up and start reading it. So this is Smoke Thieves by Sally Green. Can you even see it? I don't know. Can you? It's white and bright. So I'm only, I only started. So I'm still at the beginning with chapter 1, and I have to make a dent into that during this weekend. Hopefully I will manage to do that. Aside from that, I will also pick up another audiobook, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to this one because I think hopefully it's going to be great. I'm not sure. And that is The Binding by Bridget Collins. And this is such a gorgeous book. Look at it. It's so beautiful. I will try to show you what it looks like underneath because it's just as beautiful. So, wait, I have to take the dust jacket off, and it's slightly harder to do that with one hand than with two. Who would have guessed, right? So it has gorgeous, gorgeous end pages. Look at that. Gorgeous, just beautiful. And the book itself is just, look at it. This is how it looks like naked. The spine is just gorgeous. I love it. I will actually tell you what it's about, but first I have to just show you what a beautiful book this is. So this is actually a signed copy, you see. I found it in London. I think it was in the Forbidden Planet, which is a great bookstore. If you're ever there and if you're into sci-fi and fantasy, you have to check that store out. And it also has these beautiful illustrations inside, just gorgeous. Also, the font is pretty big. So I think it's going to be a quick read, or no, the audiobook is 15 hours long, so it shouldn't take me too long. But yeah, sorry, I'm just messing this video up here. Anyways, that's the plan for this weekend, I guess. I don't think that I will finish either of these two, but hopefully. And I'm really sorry if you can hear this noise from outside. Everybody's doing something and everybody's busy, and it's just really noisy, so I cannot help that. But yeah, aside from that, I have no real plans for this weekend. It's supposed to be beautiful, so I might go out, not really hiking, because lately I have, just sort of neglected that, and I'm really out of shape. Well, aren't I always, but even worse than before, or ever actually, and I'm also pregnant, so I'm not too sure about going out hiking on hills or mountains on my own, and everybody around me really doesn't have time right now. So maybe just go for a longer walk or something like that. Maybe I'll do that. But aside from that, I really have no plans. I just want to read a lot. I'm really sort of enjoying this time when I have for reading, and I'm loving it. And obviously I will keep you updated. So I wanted to just briefly catch up with you guys and tell you that I started reading this book. I'm only at chapter 2. Oh man, so childish. Anyways, I'm only at chapter 2, but I'm really liking it so far, and I hope it keeps up because I'm really liking it. So today is Monday, and I figured it's time that I finish this vlog. I know it hasn't been really eventful, just me basically talking about books and doing nothing else, but it's hard to finish it, so I do want to do this weekly. And what I have to report is that I finished one book, and that was the Arabella book, Arabella, The Traitor of Mars by David Levine, which was, as I said, a great book, and I really loved it. I started 3 others, so I barely started The Binding by Bridget Collins, which was, I forgot to tell you what it's about. It's about a boy who lives in a world where books are basically prohibited and frowned upon, and he just so happens to get an apprenticeship with a book binder. And books in this world, I think that basically people store memories in them, so people really don't like them. At least from what I gathered so far from the 2 chapters that I listened to, people really hate book binders or books just in general. So there's that. And I also am reading the Smoke Thieves by Sally Green, which I'm really enjoying, and I hope to finish it probably tomorrow, not today but tomorrow. And that was I forgot. I don't have the list of what challenges these books are for, so I will probably update you about that in the next vlog. And I also just for fun started reading listening to another book, and that is Christina Riccio's Again But Better, which is, I think, for falling in love challenge. It's to read a contemporary, I think, or I might be wrong, I'm not sure, but so far it's a really fast book to listen to. It's a pretty average contemporary, so right now I am not blown away by it by any means, but so far it's enjoyable, but we shall see how I feel about it once I'm actually done with it. But I do see a lot of Christine in it from her videos and all that, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. It feels very biographical, but I mean, I know that some bits are, but just how much, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think that's it for this vlog right now. I hope you enjoyed it, at least some of it. Anyways, as I said, I know it wasn't eventful anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to you soon with another update in a new vlog. And until then, I hope you had a great week, and I hope you have a great week, and see you soon. Bye.